Hello and welcome. This is Bean Brothers, Alfred. We're going to be playing Pokemon White, with a little twist that you'll see later on. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to be playing a new game. I had to test it out, yes. So, I've never played Pokemon White. I played X and Y. I played every single one except for this one. And, White 2, obviously. And its variant Black, but, so I'm kind of interested in see what this story offers. But, yeah, here we go. We got the, probably some other scientist named after a tree. I think this is the first girl professor that we had, but unless there's one in Pearl. I think there's one in Pearl. Yeah. Nope. Gotcha. Okay. Sure. We're gonna name her after my other character on Omega Ruby, Jade. No real story behind that. But, yeah. It is. See, so I've played the tutorial bit a couple times trying to get some things to work. And the one thing I really don't care about is the friends. They're kind of annoying. Maybe that'll change throughout the story, who knows. But, yeah, as of right now, my opinions about them is I don't really care. Because most of the time in any kind of Pokemon game, you have any kind of friend, they're always your rival. And like when you're a little kid, they give you a lot of trouble because they always have the better type advantage. So you're like, curse you, I hate you. Diamond and Pearl kind of change that when you have two rivals, one that has a weaker type and the other has a stronger type. Yeah. Jade. I heard Professor Juniper. I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca? I'm a little late again. Sorry. Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously? Today's the day we could get a Pokemon for Professor Juniper. Or is it Jupiter? Oh, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I know. Sorry, Jade. Sorry, Sharon. Is that really his name? Sharon? That's not a guy's name. Whatever. So where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Jade's house, so Jade gets to pick first. Naturally. Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Jade, you go first to take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. As you'll find later, whatever we pick in here won't matter. For a specific reason. I've brought you 3 Pokemon. One for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon. Professor Juniper. That is Juniper, good. Whew, did not want to look like an idiot on my first time playing. That would not have been good, no. If I was keeping this starter, I would probably choose something like Tepig. But I'm not, so whatever. I guess I'll choose Snivy. I like the Snivy's design in his first and second stages, but I just don't care about his final evolution. You'll find that will be a common theme with this game is the Pokemon I'm picking have it doesn't matter about what moves or stats they have, it's all about how cool they look to me, and that's how I've always played all the Pokemon games, and it worked out decently so far, so that's how we're going to do it. Oh, never mind, I wanted a Tepig from the start anyway. Everyone has chosen the Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know, let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though there's still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worry. These little ones are weak, like I said. We'll have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled, Jade. Get ready for a Pokemon battle. Yeah, that's weird. It's like you can't have battles, or you're not supposed to have battles in a house, but, I mean, you get on a boat, and it's free range. You get even, like, tinier 4x4 room, and the guys are like, oh, let's throw everything at you. So, yeah, we got... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, yep. Nobody has any type advantages moves, like all first battles. It's really hard to lose these. You can only really lose these if you're unlucky, like if they get crits, or if you keep missing. Otherwise, you should pretty much be fine. I might have to pause and stop because the frame rate is getting a little chuggy. Which is weird because it was not doing that yesterday. Don't you love those kinds of things, though? As soon as you start getting into it, it's like, gonna slow down. Jade, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I can tell, no doubt. Bianca, would you take a look around? How the fudge did that happen? Like, I don't remember running across the wall doing, like, karate kicks. I mean, all I did was tackle, like, a couple times. That was it. Sorry about your room, Jade. You are completely hopeless? Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Hey, Sharon, how about battle 2? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster like I did. I believe you're right. It will be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones that get to have fun battling. It's decided you will be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Well, I mean, you're first, my second. Let's get semantics right here, dude. You nerdy son of a gun. What? He's got the type advantage. Oak busts through the screen, pauses the game for you, and he's like, now hold on. There's a couple of things you need to know that you already knew. Boing, boing. Okay. So it seems like the frame rate's being decent. It isn't horrible. For some reason with this game and the emulator, I'm running on an the Sumi, or however you say the DS emulator. For some reason, you can't lock the frames to a specific amount. You can choose lock it, but it'll lock it. So like in the overworld, it's 30, where I'm at right now, but in battle, it's 60. But my computer's kind of dipping because of XSplit, and this is kind of eating that. Plus, Chrome destroys your computer, and I have useful tabs open, so I'm not going to close those up. I don't know if I'm going to do voice acting the entire time, but I'll try to keep remembering. It's hard to do. I just love tapping it. But first, we better apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Oh, I better come too. Ooh. It's a Wii console. It's not even scratched. You fucking Nintendo. Sure. Can you check the PC? Oh, that's interesting. Oh. There's nothing in it. The days of getting potions out your PC are gone. I'm very sorry. Oh, crap. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. See, he doesn't have a voice like that. That's why I'm never good. Like, he kind of looks like that because you can't see his glasses, but he's a nerdy guy. He's like, well, we could clean up. Cleaning up? No worries, I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Why, yes, thank you. Please excuse her. No, it's not working. I might just do my regular voice for all these. Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go to Professor Juniper. Sharon, I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh, wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. My, Jade. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, your Pokemon need to rest. Oh, never knew. Never knew. Thanks for telling. The Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going to go out, don't forget your cross transceiver. Thanks. You're going to go thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. So, after the little bit I was playing, I couldn't tell if there's a run button. So that can be a problem. That'll be a little bit annoying if there isn't. But, I mean, why would they ever take that out? What's happening here? No! No, 1,000 times no! But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I could totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? Alright, let me talk to Mr. Cockhead over here. What nonsense is this? How can my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemans? Look, obviously, you know nothing about this world. This is what all the kids do. If this was something in our world, yeah, I'd be kind of worried. But, dude, look, all the kids, I don't even understand. You're not, I bet you $16 million you're just going to sit here the entire game. Probably even staring in that goddamn direction. Not going to move. Statutory the entire time. How do you know anything about the world? It's from the stupid TV. Come on. Fluff text. Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. It's part of growing up. Well, yeah, so why is he... But he's like... He's acting as if this has never happened before. He's like, oh, what? Improbable. Unexcusable. Ooh, this is pretty. I wonder how many Pokemon games start off with you next in Ocean. We got what? Johto, Kanto. Hoenn doesn't. What else? Does Pearl? I don't think Pearl does either. Yeah, I mean, you're near it, but like your house right next to it. A good bit of them do, though. That's the point I'm trying to get across. You all know. Have there. I've been waiting for you, young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We know your name. Come in. Come, Sharon. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemans came into existence. Wait, yeah, that's weird. I mean, isn't that with, like... That's something you'd think they would know now. I mean, if you look, they have enough technology to bring a Pokemon back to life from a fossil. Not even, like, the full body, just, like, a piece of it. How the heck do you not have, like, advanced enough technology to be able to do some relative carbon-14 dating. Now, come on. Come on. I guess the entire youth is spending their time going out on adventures with Pokemon. Oh, that's unusual. You already had a Pokemon battle. So maybe that's why. It feels like your Pokemon has already begun to trust you. Oh, don't tell them that we're going to be leaving them in the PC box forever. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Let's not make it hurt any more than it has to. As for why I gave all y'all Pokemon, it's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex? I am astonished. Nice work, Shun. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain things. Pokedex is a highly advanced tech, automatically records Pokemons. So you visit through. I want you to visit many places, see all the Pokemons. Yeah. Every person says that. Sorry if I blew on the mic, god damn it. Meet me on Route 1, okay? What the? Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course. We could travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. You guys are just gonna sit there? Alright, let's steal crap out of our trash can. Okay. Whee! Come on, Jade, wake up. Wait, what did that say? Did I really say that? Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokedex. Can't believe it. Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought the 3 of you town maps. Take them with you. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to forget those in other games. It's like, go to your rival's house and talk to your rival's mom. Why would I ever do that? There's no reason to do that. Oh, town map. Oh, you don't even need the damn thing anyway, because when you get Fly, you get the town map. That would be hilarious, though, if when you chose Fly, it's just a blank and then just red dots, and you're like, well, because you don't have the town map. I'll take good care of it. And for you too, Bianca. Thank you. As for your room, Jade, or what's left of it, no need to worry, I'll take care of things. You're a mom of 15 years. All the moms... Have a great trip. Yup, I just had a seizure. If we use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. I just like to go in balls blazing, not knowing shite. Okay, finally. And the professor's going to teach us how to catch Pokemon. This is fun. Let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. Here we go. 1, 2. I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? Sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. You know it. Professor Juniper. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain the most basic and fundamentals to any Pokemon game ever. Walk into grass, fight Pokemon, beat up the Pokemon until he's very weak and nearly dead, then throw a ball to where you stuff him inside of it. That way you could force him to fight other Pokemon alongside you. Oh, yes. Don't you just love slavery? Pretty self-explanatory, though. I don't know why they need to keep showing this. They should really make it optional, because it makes multiple playthroughs of a game really slow. I think Fire Red did a lot of that by just having it on a TV thing where you could watch, like, cutscenes, basically, of the dude doing stuff, which is pretty neat. Basically, what she's saying is status conditions will help increase your chances of catching a Pokemon. Unless it's a legendary, then you could go screw yourself, basically. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you at the tall grass. Well, I didn't think she had to. It was kind of obvious. They're heading to Akuma Town. Wait a minute. Hey, listen, Jade, Sharon, I thought it was something fun. By the way, I need to get going. I'd imagine the professor's waiting too. Would you just listen for a sec? Seriously. Why don't we see who could catch the most Pokemon? Person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh, that actually sounds interesting. It'll fill up our Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it will please the professor too. Okay then, until we reach Akuma Town, take care of healing your Pokemon. Me and Oshawott will do the best for sure. I mean, if we're going for quantity, you guys may win, but if we're going for quality, well, that's going to be something else. Okay, here we are back. Now let's get our first Pokemon. Many of you wondering what that are going to be, or what that is going to be. Well, let's find out. Yes. Now, here's what a lot of you are going to say. Let me get this out first. Oh, you're going to have a legendary for your first Pokemon? Way to cheap it out. Alright, let's get a couple things out the way here, guys. Number one, this motherfracker is one of the hardest Pokemon to get your hands a hold of. He was an event Pokemon for this game. You can't get him in X and Y. Nowhere in Omega Ruby. I don't want to play with him, alright? Number two, I do believe that all his OP moves, you have to get him through event. Because when I caught him last, he didn't have his special move that changes with the CDs that you get him. So for the most part, this guy is actually pretty level accurate, and he's not that strong. So yeah, I kind of want him in my party just because he's really cool looking, and it was either him or Scizor, which I would have got a Scyther and leveled him up, which probably would have been better, but you can't really get Scythers in this region until really late, and unless I was going to cheat, you know. But yeah, he has really great typing. It's Bug and Steel. I do believe he has only one weakness, and that's Fire, and it's 4 times. So if he gets hit with a Fire attack, he's pretty much dead. But everything else is either normally effective or just, normally effective or not very effective. As you can see, normal attacks are not doing much damage. Now, in case you've never played a Pokemon game before, we're going to get on effectiveness. So each move has a stat type. So Tackle's a normal type. If I were to get something such as Absorb, that would be a grass type attack, or Flamethrower, that's obviously a fire type attack. And it's kind of like Rochambeau of elements. Fire hurts grass, water hurts fire, grass hurts water, kind of thing. And some of it gets a little weird when you start introducing fairy Pokemon. But yeah, this is so, I don't know what I was saying. It just so happens Genesect happens to be only weak to one type of attack, which is fire, because Bug is weak to fire and Steel is weak to fire, so it's 4 times. Super effective attacks deal twice as much damage as they normally would. That's when you match an attack up to fire versus grass, or something, as an example. Not very effective types of an attack is when you match something up In the reverse of what I just said, so like water against fire, water against grass is not very effective, and I think the damage multiplier goes down to either 0.5 or 0.75. It depends. There's some things that, you know, are less effective. And if you have a double type Pokemon and you hit it with like a super like not very effective attack, obviously it's going to be even less of an effective attack, like 0.25 to 0.5. And if you hit it with an attack that's effective on both types, it's going to be 4 times. It's going to double the double, so it's going to be 4 times as effective. Ugh, so that's a mouthful. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to throw a Pokeball and catch this son of a gun. There he is. We're going to give a nickname to him. Okay. I've decided to name it after a character from a anime slash action figure series slash video game series, Metabee. It's a robot based on, I believe it's like the Hercules beetle, but it has a Japanese name, the Kabuto or Kabuta, I can't remember. But this is what I've chosen for it. Thought it's pretty interesting because he's based on a bug and he's metal, and yeah.